What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're coming back at y'all with another new comic book day vlog. Yes, that is right. It's Wednesday. It's new comic book day. You already know the drill, man. We're going to work. On the way home, we're going to hit up the LCS and get our pulls. Going to be a great day, man. We got all kinds of good stuff coming out this week. We got Absolute Green Lantern, DCKO, Nightfight issue 2, which is probably my most exciting book, most anticipated book of the week. Batman number 4. We got Rook Exodus coming out. We got Something's Killing the Children coming out. Ultimate Universe 2 years in. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff coming out, man. Super excited. Really excited about the books that are coming out today. It's going to be a great day, man. It is 6:51 a.m. and if you can tell by the way that I'm dressed, it is 25 degrees outside. And that's not even the feel like, that is just what the temperature is. It is getting very cold here in Tennessee. I'm talking very cold. Like the kind of cold when you wake up in the morning, before you go do anything else to get ready for the day, you slip on a pair of sweatpants and a hoodie real fast, run outside with no shoes on, start up your car so it's preheated, and you can spend your entire routine getting ready and come out here to a warm vehicle. That's how freaking cold it is. But yeah, we're about to whip out of the driveway. I need a bev. Don't know what drink I'm feeling today, but y'all know the drill, man. Every morning we get a bev. That's just how it goes. Let's see. I can't think of anything else to say that I need to say right now, at least. But I think we're ready to just whip out of here, man. And then we'll get into the little car talk. You know what I'm talking about? I don't really know what to call that portion of the videos yet, but we're just gonna say car talk for now. Again, thank you so much for watching, man. Thank y'all for clicking on the video. I'm glad that whenever I post a video, you immediately just want to watch it. It's really cool. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the videos lately. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible. So again, thank you guys so much for everybody who supports me, positively or negatively, either way. I'm not really one who really cares about what people think about me, so whatever you have to say, it's not a big deal to me. But yeah, let's get on the road, man, because I'm ready to get today started. All right, we're gonna see how long we can drive with the phone staying in this position. Y'all know me, it's a common trope of these videos. I live off of back roads, so the roads are bumpy, windy, all that good stuff. So there's no telling when the phone is just gonna take a dip on me, but it is what it is. I say it every video, I really do need to get a mount. But for whatever reason, I just forget every time. But it's not a big deal, it is what it is. I have to get a haircut or something. I don't even know what to do with my hair anymore, dude. It's just getting so long, and I might grow it out. I don't know, but a lot of the times, like, I don't feel like fixing it in the morning, because I'm not like everyone else. I don't think I can't just wake up and just run my hand through it one time and it falls into place or whatever. My hair is like really thick and coarse, so I have to like do something with it. So is what it is, man. Today we are working at the Vanderbilt job site. So as you guys know, it is for the majority just a set schedule. Should be a pretty like normal-ish day. I'm kind of on like light work duty here. I never said anything about this in the video, but not last week, but the Thursday before last week, I hurt my shoulder pretty bad at work. I was going to put a door in the back of a van, and when I went to push the door into the back of the van, my left shoulder popped, and then my back popped like 2 or 3 times. It didn't hurt at the time, and I thought it was nothing of it, and I was working a night job. So I went home that morning after we loaded up the job and tried to go to sleep. And I couldn't go to sleep. I just couldn't get comfortable, whatever. And then I finally fell asleep. And then my shoulder was hurting so much, it woke me up out of my sleep. So, and whenever I sat up out of bed, I noticed that, obviously it's better now, but like I couldn't even lift my arm up like this high. I couldn't lift my arm up over my head. I was like, that's a problem. So, work set me up with like a virtual meeting with the specialist or something. They told me to just take the following week off, get an MRI schedule, whatever. So went and got an MRI came back fine, nothing was wrong with it. But what the specialist told me was, he was like, that shoulder joint sits inside of a ball socket. And whenever you popped, this is what he said he thinks happened. When that shoulder sits in that ball socket, he was like, sometimes when you pop it, that joint can like move positions in that ball socket. And he was like, is this the first shoulder injury you've ever had? I'm like, yeah. He goes, okay, so that joint has been sitting in the same spot in that ball socket for 25 years. And he was like, so when you popped it and moved it, your body was not used to that at all. That's why it got so inflamed. And I think that's why it tightened up and you couldn't lift your arm up over your head without it hurting you. He was like, so it's just going to take some time to heal. He was like, go easy. I'm lifting stuff at work next week and a half or so. So that's kind of mainly why I'm at the Vanderbilt campus. So I'm not lifting a bunch of crazy heavy stuff, because he was like, last thing you want to do is hurt your shoulder again or do something worse. So yeah. But it's better now. I just can't lift like super heavy stuff right now. But it is what it is. I don't like missing work, so I was like, anything y'all can have me do, please let me come in and do it. I don't want to miss work. But yeah, shoulders relatively fine now. Just can't lift nothing heavy. Just thought I'd give y'all a little update. I don't even know why. Did I even record a vlog in between last New Comic Day and this week? I think I did. Yeah, I did Black Friday. I don't know why I didn't mention anything about that in my Black Friday vlog. I have no idea. But anyway, yeah, so like the next, I guess like the rest of this week and maybe next week, depending on how I'm feeling, my boss is just going to kind of have me doing like some cleanup jobs, just some light stuff, which is fine. I don't want to miss work. So 25 degrees outside, man. It is cold. I really do think Tennessee is going to have a pretty bad winter this year, because 25 years old, lived here my entire life. I can't remember the last time that it was November/December and it was actually like below freezing. Like, for those of you that don't know, or for those of you that live in Tennessee, you do know, it doesn't really like snow here until like late January, early February. Sometimes it stretches out into the beginning of March, just depending. It's weird, man. Like I said, lived here 25 years, and it's only snowed on Christmas one time. And it wasn't even like snow. It was just like flurries. But Tennessee weather is so weird, man. Like, it'll be 25 degrees today, and it could be 97 degrees and sunny tomorrow. Like, that's just how Tennessee weather works, man. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if you guys watched any football over the weekend, but my boy Jackson Dart took an insane shot when he was clearly out of bounds, bro. Jackson Dart snapped, came out in the pocket, didn't see nobody, took off scrambling off to the right side, got the first down, but then absolutely got smashed, dude. I'm talking took flight. And I get his football, and I mean, that's what Jackson Dart even said in his post interview whenever he got asked about the hit. He was like, bro, this is football, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get hit. It's not a big deal. He was like, we're not playing soccer out here, which soccer is a very physical sport, though. Like, let's not take that away. But yeah, New York did lose that game, unfortunately. It's all right, though. Georgia won their game over the weekend, which is fantastic. Vanderbilt bodied UT, man, and Vandy is 10-2. For those of you that don't know or do not keep up with college football, Vanderbilt University has not had a winning season like this in decades, probably. My cousin, who is a ginormous Vandy fan, he'll be the first to walk up to you and be like, yeah, Vandy's beating Alabama this year, just so you know. Just talking trash to you. But yeah, Vanderbilt is absolutely killing it this year, and I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy. I am not a big UT fan at all. I'm a Georgia fan first, and then when Georgia's not playing, I'm rooting for Vanderbilt. Dude, yeah, Vanderbilt is doing phenomenal this year. I don't know what has gotten into the team this season, but they are fired up. They are on a crazy streak, man. I'm so happy that they're having a winning season for once. Feels so good, man, for a team coming out of the state of Tennessee to actually do something great in sports. I'm so excited about it, man. As y'all know, I'm not really supporting/watching Titans football anymore. Titans performed horrible this weekend, obviously, like they usually do. I was just getting updates on my ESPN app or whatever. Man, like it's tough. It's tough, man. I don't understand what's going on with football programs in Tennessee, man. I just have no idea. For those of you that watch the podcast, the Hall of Nerds podcast, for those of you that don't know, I do a comic book centered podcast called the Hall of Nerds podcast with a couple of my great buddies, great friends, Nate, Speed Sultan, Stu's World of Heroes, Mac, Nerd Space, and Brandon, the Cosmic Collector. All have all their socials popped up here. Oh my gosh, the traffic. It is nothing but brake lights. Sorry, anyway. I do a combo podcast with them. We are coming up on our 100th episode that we are going to be filming. I think it's this weekend that we're filming, but this is quite possibly could be the biggest episode of all time. It is going to be a very long episode. We're doing like an awards ceremony, which is super cool. Going over like best writer of this year, best artist, top #1, best ongoing this year, stuff like that. We got about 20 categories to go through, which is going to be super cool, man. For those of you that follow me on Instagram that are watching this vlog, I will be posting on my story there a link to our Discord so you can go cast your votes for all of our choices. Each category will show up and we'll have all of our choices that each of us gave. So like it'll have a category for best ongoing writer this year, like Jeff Johns, Mark Wade, Joshua Williamson, whatever. Have all those choices and it'll say which of us gave that choice. So you'll pretty much be voting for my choice if you went, or you can vote for anyone else's choice, whatever. And obviously, yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram and you're watching this video, go follow me on Instagram. I post all kinds of stuff there. I post a lot of short form content there. I post a lot of just normal slideshows there, just like day-to-day posts sometimes. But yeah, I'll post a link to the Discord so you guys can go vote there. But it's gonna be really fun, man. We had a Discord call last night for like an hour and a half, trying to really plan everything out. It's gonna be a great episode. I'm really excited to film it, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Because yeah, episode 100, it's a big milestone. Big changes for the podcast coming in the early new year. Nothing bad, nothing like drastic. I say big changes, but it's nothing like drastic. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say like a reboot, but it's like season 2 vibes. You know what I'm saying? We're starting a new season here. It's gonna be really fun, man. A lot of good things in store. Cannot wait to get after it, man. It's gonna be really, really fun. But with that being said, I think that is going to wrap up the car talk, because I'm just sitting in traffic and I'm gonna try to get off at this earliest exit up here and whip around. But yeah, I will see you guys when we get to the shop, because I have to drop a couple things off and then we're gonna be heading to the Vanderbilt job site. So yeah, I will catch you guys when we get there. All right, man, y'all know the drill. Y'all gotta open it. Yes, sir. We also got I don't know if I've ever had these before, but they're kind of like my go-to when I need something, when I'm craving something kind of sweet, but I still don't want to like have like terrible macros. Quest makes these like frosted cookies, like protein. It's 200 calories, and 14 wait, let me make sure. Two carbs and 1 gram of sugar. They're not that bad, man. I like them. We got strawberry cake this time. Never had them. Funny story. So this gas station that I stop at, it's off the main highway that I have to take to get to work every day. And It's really funny because at my last job, me and my dad would have to. At my last job, I worked at the same place as my dad, and we would have to be there at the exact same time, you know. So we would always run into each other at this gas station. But now that I've moved out and, you know, got a family of my own and I'm living on my own or whatever, I don't see my dad too often. And I love my dad, obviously. Y'all know that from my last video that I was talking about it. But I was sitting here, I got out to my van and I went to prop my phone up to record this, and I see my dad's truck pulling in here. So I got out and we talked for 10-15 minutes. I love when I get to see my dad here. I try to, if I'm running late to work or something, I'll stop by here just to, you know, hopefully try to run into him or whatever. But it's really, really good to see my dad, man. I love getting to see him. Yeah, so that was a good boost for the day. But anyway, we are running a little bit late to work, so we're gonna start snacking on these and we are gonna head to the shop. So let's get after it, man. Let's get the day started. It's New Comic Book Day. Be excited. It's gonna be a great day whenever you're watching this. I hope you had a great day if it's at the end of the day, and if you're watching it and your day's starting, it's gonna be a good day. Don't worry. I'll catch y'all there. And just like that, the work day is done. I did not get a lot of film while working because I really wasn't there all that long, because I had to do a lot of stuff at the shop today. I had to help other people load up for their jobs, get a lot of stuff ready for jobs for the rest of the week. So I literally did not even get onto site till lunchtime. So I did not get to do a ton, but it's all good. It's not a big deal. It is now time to head to the LCS for our books. So excited. So many great books coming out today. Yeah, that pizza we had for lunch was banger, dude. I got the barbecue chicken, and they call it the copy margarita. I think that's how you say it. Dude, it was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, it is time to go to the LCS. Very excited. I'm just ready, man. I'm just ready. I've been looking forward to this all day long. And then since I got off work at a decent hour, I get to go to dinner with my family. And yeah, I don't get to do that as much anymore because I don't always get off at a decent hour here lately. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The radio just came on out of nowhere. Anyway, but yeah, let's go get our books, man. I'm hyped. All right, y'all, we are slowly pulling up to the LCS here shortly, about 5 minutes out. Here we just do a little bit more chatting. Thought about some things we could talk about. Looked at my Spotify Wrapped today because it came out. Oh my gosh, almost went off the road. For those of you that don't know what Spotify Wrapped is, it's essentially like an overview of everything you listen to throughout the year. It comes out like December 2nd or 3rd every year, and it essentially goes over like your top artists, your top songs, what songs you listen to the most, how many hours and how many minutes you listen to, whatever. So my stats were, I think it said it was like 10,300 something minutes that I spent listening to stuff on Spotify, which rounds out to about 7 days. So my listening hours were down from last year, which is totally fine. This is about to get really funny. For those of you that know me, okay, y'all know that I absolutely bump Sabrina Carpenter, bro. Sabrina Carpenter is gas. And if you don't think Sabrina Carpenter is gas, you're just afraid to admit it, and you know it's the truth. But anyway, my top song that I played all year long was Oil Money by Graham Baram. I think that's how you say his name. It's that song that came out and everybody mashed it up with the song, what's it called? Oh my gosh. Home. Am I tripping? What is the Landman? Landman is the show that everybody mashed that song up with. That song is gas, but I don't think I listened to that song more than others. But anyway, that's what I said my number one song was. But my top artist was Sabrina Carpenter, okay? And my top songs were Juno, Manchild, and what was the... whatchamacallit? Why am I blanking? Oh, Tears. That... Bro, it's insane. It's insane. Like, I just be bumming to these songs, just driving, just for no reason, bro. I have no idea, but Sabrina Carpenter was my top artist for the year, and I am not even, like, close to ashamed of that, like, at all. Like, y'all know me, I don't care what anybody has to say or what anybody thinks about me, bro. I'm gonna do me, and that's just it. Dude, my hair is just ridiculous. That's why the hood's there, but... yeah, that was my Spotify Wrapped. The top songs were, like, overall, my top songs were Oil Money was number one. And then number two was Take Me For A Ride. Phone fell. My top songs were, number one was Oil Money. And then number two was Take Me For A Ride. I can't remember who that's by. But anyway, it's a song from Peacemaker that played at the end of one of the episodes. So, like, you know, of course, I love listening to songs that are from shows and stuff like that. Number three was Feel It by David, which is the song from Invincible, which I don't know how that's the case. I really don't remember listening to that song that much at all. Anyway, number four was Juno, and then number five was, what was number five? I think it was a Yeet song, to be honest. No, it was Hurry Up Tomorrow by The Weeknd, that's right. But yeah, that was my Spotify Wrapped, I'm pretty sure. Really, when I was going through, like, because it's like a full presentation for you, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, they did like a top artist of the year, and then it shows the icons of like your top 5 artists, and they're like racing or whatever. And towards the end, Sabrina Carpenter just gaps everybody. Dude, it was so funny, bro. Oh my gosh, I was dying at work. I just thought it was so funny. Like, everyone knows me for just like listening to Sabrina Carpenter, bro. I just think it's so funny that she was my top artist of the year. So freaking funny. But yeah, we're actually about to turn into the LCS right now. So I'll see you guys in just a second. We have arrived. Ka-chang. What's up? All right, y'all, the pulls have been acquired. It's time to go home and read some books. I'm so excited. So excited. Oh, I cannot wait to read Nightfight issue 2. Let's go. I gotta go right now. All right, we have made it back home with the books. So let's go over everything we pulled this week. Very excited for these books, by the way. So up first, we got Marvel Black, White, and Guts number 3. I simply pulled this because Philip Kennedy Johnson has a Punisher story in here, and I am so stoked to read it. Next, we got The Ultimate Universe 2 years in. Very excited to read this as well. Really excited to see what this is going to be about because the 1 year in special of last year when we got it was absolutely phenomenal and did some big things for the Ultimate Universe. So I'm really excited to see what they got in this issue. Moving on to the DC books. Absolutely Green Lantern issue 9. Y'all know me. Y'all know that I have said that this is slowly climbing the list on my absolute titles. I have absolutely loved the last 3 issues of this book. Cannot wait to read this. Next, we got Batman issue number 4 from Matt Fraction, Jorge Jimenez. Absolutely love this. Cannot wait to read issue 4. So excited about that. Next, we got the Batman number 1 third printing Nick Dragotta variant, and I am so stoked about this. For those of you that do not know, When this cover first dropped, when it was first announced, it was only going to be a Whatnot exclusive, meaning you had to be in Whatnot, which is pretty much like a live stream auction type of deal, and you had to bid on this book if you wanted it. And I was like, I'm not paying hundreds of dollars for it. Love the cover, but I'm not doing that. Then they announced it as a cover for the third printing, and I immediately pulled it. Was not even up for discussion. Next, the highlight of the week for me is going to be DCKO Nightfight, issue number 2. So stoked to read this. Cannot wait. I really think we're going to get some peak Jason Todd content here, so I'm really excited to read that. So I'm going to go ahead and put that aside. Next, we got DCKO All Fight Month, Superman versus Captain Atom, number 1. Really excited to read this also. One of my homies, Stu, already read this, said it was insane. I cannot wait to read this. This last DC book, I'm not actively picking this up, but I just really liked the cover, and I figured I'll give it a shot. We got Poison Ivy, issue 39. I don't know if I'm going to like this or not, but we will see. I just thought the cover was really cool. So, next, moving on to the indies, we have my personal favorite ongoing in all of comic books right now, Rook Exodus, issue 9. So excited to read this. Jeff Johns and Jason Fabok, or Fabok, however you pronounce his last name, are absolutely killing it. This is one of the best ongoings ever, and I think that this is such a unique story, and it's just a lot of unique stuff that you do not see anywhere. We also got the headshot variant. Absolutely love this. Absolutely love this. I'm collecting all of these headshot variants. They are so sick. And last but certainly not least, we got Something's Killing the Children, issue 45. You already know, man, Something's Killing the Children is such a phenomenal book, such a phenomenal horror book. I think everybody should be reading this. But with all that being said, we are going to jump over to my pick of the week. That is DCKO's Nightfight, issue 2, featuring the boy Jason Todd, Under the Red Hood. Very excited to get into this. Yeah, very excited to get into this. I have extremely high hopes for this book. Extremely high hopes because my boy Jason Todd has been getting the worst writing possible as of recent, and just throughout history, he seems to be getting awful writing, but hopefully things are about to change, so let's get into this. I'm super excited to read this. Bro, Jason always has so much aura, it's insane. Dude, that's so sick, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm so hyped. I am so hyped for the next issue, bro. Okay, we gotta talk about this. So, Nightfight issue 2. The pattern that I'm seeing here with Nightfight is each Robin will get an issue and a half dedicated to them. So the first half of this issue was wrapping up Dick Grayson and Batman's fight from the first issue, and then the second half is us getting introduced to Jason or Batman in this issue, and pretty much getting us into the start of their fight. So next issue, we're going to get their whole fight plus the beginning of Tim's issue. But anyway, so this future that Batman is put into this time, I'm not going to explain how the whole thing works. 'Cause essentially, for me to explain how that works, it's going to spoil some stuff. So I'm just going to leave that up to you to read the book. But essentially, he does not have an option of when he gets to go to these other futures. It just kind of happens. And the future with Jason Todd as Batman, essentially Joker played the greatest joke of them all and killed a lot of people. They had to evacuate Gotham, and essentially Jason as Batman has made Gotham City Arkham, essentially. And there hasn't been crime in 20 years, and it's really cool how obviously the same trope with Jason Todd and Batman, Jason thinking that he can be Batman better than Bruce can. That's in here. There's a lot of internal stuff going on. Bruce talks about how he still feels like he failed Jason. This issue is really good, man. I love the way that Jason is written in this. It's so believable that this is how Jason would act if he became Batman. Y'all know Jason Todd, man. He's always had mental struggles. He's always struggling internally about approval and being accepted by everyone, and really just being approved of by Bruce. It's so much is packed into this issue, and it's so good. Joshua Williamson is amazing, and I'm just show this real quick. Dan Mora absolutely killed this issue. The art in this issue is so good. If you have not picked up the first issue of Nightfight, I highly suggest you do so. This issue was fantastic. I'm probably going to give it a 4.5 on Comic Geeks, but this definitely gets a recommendation from me. This issue was so good. I cannot wait to read the next issue to see how their fight concludes, but this was really good. I love seeing kind of old man Jason. It was really, really cool. I really enjoyed this book, you guys. But yeah, that's going to wrap up the new Comic Book Day vlog, man. Let me know if you guys got to make it to your LCS today. Let me know what your most anticipated book of this week was. And if you've already read your books, let me know what your best book was and why it was your favorite. With that being said, I'll catch you guys Saturday, because I'm doing a little Saturday vlog for y'all. We're going to do some more shopping. But yeah, I'll catch you on Saturday's vlog, man. Stay safe out there. Be sure to tell somebody you love them. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.